Good evening, and welcome to this Sunday's Bethlehem Evening News. I'm Holly Reed.
And I'm Ivy Wood. Our top stories tonight. Innkeepers everywhere report being at full capacity.
Stable animals act strangely throughout the city.
3 kings are spotted following a really bright star.
And a very special baby is born in a local manger.
In our first story of the evening, we talk to innkeepers across Bethlehem, who tell us their inns are totally full. Our correspondent Chris Grindle reports.
Yes, Ivy, as the Emperor Caesar Augustus has ordered a census to be taken, that's a really long list of everybody's names. People are arriving into Bethlehem from across the land to register here. We spoke to these travellers earlier today.
My wife is due a baby very soon. We've come all the way from Nazareth. Thankfully, we had this donkey, but it's been a very rough journey.
I am so tired. On the other hand, all this travelling means that there's been a lot of extra business for the innkeepers across the city, and they are reporting that there isn't an empty bed left in Bethlehem. They have this to say.
My inn was totally full. The family arrived, who were just about. I had to make space in my stable to help them.
I can't believe how much business I'm getting. I hope the Emperor does it every year. There's been no word from the Emperor yet as to whether this will be a regular event, but tired travellers everywhere are hoping it's a one-off. In the meanwhile, because of all the awful weather and a lack of beds, it's been advised that people stay home and make no unnecessary journeys. I'm Chris Grindle, back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Chris. In our next story tonight, there are reports coming in from across the city of animals acting strangely. As our correspondent Candy Kane reports.
It's a scene we're all well used to. Stables and fields full of animals, eating, sleeping, and generally just being animals. But today, animals everywhere seem very excited about something. I have a stable at my inn, and my animals are really excited today. I don't know what is going on. My sheep are going nuts all day, jumping around, bleating non-stop. It was all very strange. Later on, though, things became even more strange as these shepherds were visited by a host of angels.
Yeah, the sky was so bright we had to cover our eyes. At first we were scared, then we heard a voice. It was the angel Gabriel. He told us that God's Son has been born in Bethlehem tonight. Peace to all and love. They told us, don't be afraid, we bring you no danger. Go to Bethlehem and find a manger. And then they said, you'll find baby Jesus in swaddling pans. Here's the Messiah, the Lord of all lands. Yay! Yay!
Yay! Yay! That's a yay! Great news indeed. They even managed to get footage of angels dancing. Mama, beautiful angel.
And a beautiful angel.
It's not the first time angels have been seen recently. Viewers might remember reports a few months ago that a couple from Nazareth called Mary and Joseph were visited by the angel Gabriel, who told them that they would be the parents to the Son of God. Many are wondering now whether the animals have sensed the birth of the baby and are excited about this. Rumors are now flying about who this baby is and where he may be found. For Bethlehem Evening News, I'm Candy Kane.
Holly, it's you. What? In the hills of Bethlehem this evening, 3 wise men, possibly kings, have been seen approaching the city from the east. They've been following a strange bright star to get here, because they want to meet the King of the Jews, who is supposed to be born around now. They've also been seen carrying beautifully wrapped gifts, which we think might be gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Our reporter, Miss Elto, spoke to the 3 wise men as they reached the city this evening.
So tell us, oh wise men, have you come from far, far away?
We walk all the way from the east.
And what is the reason for your visit?
We've come to find the King of Jews and give him these gifts.
Yeah, that King Herod wants us to tell him where the baby Jesus is so he can go and pay him homage. But we're not really sure about that. We think really he wants to do him harm, don't we?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We saw it in a dream.
So if we find the baby, we'll keep it a secret from Herod.
It must have been very cold for you coming back from those mountains out there, was it?
All right, hey, you wouldn't have been long getting frostbite up here, sure you wouldn't have?
Well, there you have it. Those 3 wise men heading onwards to try find the baby king. Here from the outskirts of Bethlehem, I'm Miss Elto.
Thank you. And now to our main story of the evening. In breaking news, shortly after our bulletin began, we heard that a very special baby has been born today. His name is Jesus, and he is the son of a couple from Nazareth called Mary and Joseph. Wait a minute, haven't we heard of them before? Well, it seems that the new baby Jesus was born in a stable because there was no room for Mary and Joseph at the inn. Hang on, that sounds familiar too. Anyway, we now go back to our reporter Carol, who's at the scene. Over to you, Carol.
Yes, Carol Song here with the baby's parents, Mary and Joseph, who have just recently arrived in Bethlehem. Guys, what are you doing here in our city?
Well, Bethlehem is my hometown. Well, me and Mary are coming back to put our names on the emperor's really long list. But there is no room in any of the ends.
Mary?
Yes, but we were very lucky. That lovely innkeeper over there felt sorry for us. So he made us some room for us in his stable. It's actually very comfortable and warm there.
So, tell us about your lovely new baby.
Oh, isn't he so cute? When the angel Gabriel came to tell me that I would have God's only son, he said that we must call him Jesus, so we did. I had him very soon after getting to the stable in Bethlehem.
Oh gosh, actually, I can see some visitors arriving here. Guys, you're not going to believe this, but there are men on camels dressed in beautiful clothes outside. I think they're kings.
Would you look at the baby Jesus? Isn't he really cute, guys? Well done to Mary and to Joseph.
He's really very cute. We're so happy to see him.
I bring him gold.
I bring you frankincense.
I bring you myrrh.
Thanks, guys. What lovely presents.
Yes, that was very kind of you. Why don't you come inside and have a cup of tea? What a happy celebration. That's all from us here at the stables. Back to you, Ivy and Holly.
A lovely scene indeed. Well, that concludes our news for this evening.
We leave you now with footage from the Kids Club of St. Anne's in Dawson Street, celebrating the birth of the new baby Jesus. For Bethlehem Evening News,
I'm Holly Reese. And I'm Ivy Wood.
Merry Christmas!
Come and join celebration. It's a Bethlehem. Come and share jubilation.
Hmm?